become a 3-game homestand.
All right, I'm a 12.
So he hits one of the two. And Russell, again, coming off that great game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that makes D'Angelo Russell so tough. Reminds me of another guy who played for the Rockets some time ago. He's got a Sam Cassell-like game, man. A big guard who plays at his own pace.
Grew into the season and has become, again, a dynamic scorer in this league. One of the high flyers in the NBA as Karl-Anthony Towns ends up hitting the hook shot. Sensational season for Towns, 24-9, 51% from the floor, 42% from three. As Tate goes 1-on-3 and he puts it up and in. Minnesota has already gotten up 3 threes in their 6 shots. They lead the league in 3-point field goal attempts per game. Here's another one and another make for Russell. His second three, his third hoop.
Hey, I'm going to play Vanderbilt and McDaniels. We're going to go long and be athletic and, let those guys just, bring nightmares to opposing defense.
Gordon again to the ring.
When you have prolific players on the offensive end, you got to make them play some defense.
Wood into the body of Towns. That will count, and he will toe the line here for a chance at an and one.
Because he's figuring out how to get those calls.
Right into KJ Martin, who just checked in the game for the dunk. He and Matthews. Towns off the dribble. That's a 7-footer.
Guys getting out of the way. Remember, Karl Malone would come in with elbows and knees to the hole, and Karl-Anthony Towns doing similar.
Kevin Porter Jr., the acrobatic finish.
I spoke with some people behind the scenes. I'm telling you, that's Patrick Beverly. You've just changed their intensity behind the scenes in the locker room. And that's tough.
And not even on the list as whatever they did from 1999 through 2005. Was not a fan of that stuff at all. And Towns with Wood and a hand in his face and all ends up hitting a three. So his brother, he got a fingertip on that. Here's Edwards attacking, goes baseline, throws. Oh my! Incredible! How did he make that shot?
Gotta load up. Give Seawood some type of help here.
No! And one.
They have to bring Daniel Tice out there. This is going to be a tough one.
Gordon draws 2 to Matthews. Good look at this one. And it goes down. The Rockets are going to have to start burying threes. I mean, he went chirping with Joel Embiid the other night. His team whirls and scores.
Love that there from Jason Tate.
Noel. Stripped by Eric Gordon. Well defended. Christopher to the cup. KJ open, 3-ball, down it goes. Nwaba in, deflected that even though he initially was eyeing the defender and not the ball. And pull up for Noel, and Jalen Noel now. Gordon.
Ooh, not a kick ball
Yeah,
there?
that looked like it might have been a kick, and there's Noel.
I know that the shots aren't going in, but that's the pace that they want to play at.
Beasley, the Euro, he's short. Nobody there to put a body on Okogie.
Man, great look there for Josh Christopher.
Christopher's played well. His 3-for-3's got 7. Here's speaking of Christopher.
Like to see that, man. Much needed energy, and Josh Christopher bringing it on both ends. Because you think about player safety. If he gets flipped or falls weird, it could cost a lot.
Christopher! Feel the force.
Those are good shots for them, not for you so much. So you have to play as a team if you're the Rockets.
Tate leaks out. Wrap around back to Kevin Porter Jr.
Right here, the big focus. You have to make them work it. Hey, man, Jason Tate said he had enough. Notice that lineup, he's guarding Karl-Anthony Towns.
And this is a defensive-minded Minnesota team. Came in 24th in the league in offense. Kevin Porter Jr. looping 3.
Yeah, great shot there for Kevin Porter Jr. How important Alperen Sengun has been to the Rockets.
Jalen Green.
Wow. Jalen Green is so explosive. Just quick dunked him right there. Should have probably used the Silas challenge there.
He does have his 4 fouls. And obviously some frustration with the way things are going. And an and one for Christian Wood. Broken up, KJ Martin pounds it down. Had to throw it back into play, but threw it right to Russell. Here's Vanderbilt for the bucket and the foul. Vanderbilt's got a dozen. Go along with 9 rebounds, 6 of 8 shooting. Again, he's been really good. And the finger roll for Eric Gordon.
There you go. Need more of that from Eric Gordon. He's been really good getting downhill and no wasted motions in his drive.
Towns flat-footed 3.
Wasn't perfect, but that's a great possession. You get a piece of the paint and you kick open to a wide open shooter.
Towns, another dunk and a whistle. So he has 28. He'll shoot for 29. Played into Wood. Goes baseline. And had a step on Prince. Got fouled. He'll toe the line for a chance in the three-point. Edwards. And the Rockets again, ball watching, don't get all the way back, and another easy 2-in transition. And then whipped it into Prince, had a block. Towns cleans it up. Nope, second try, nope. Ball is loose, picked up by Porter. Here come the Rockets. Ahead to Green, slipped by Okogie and drops it up and in. Working baseline. Noel, the no-look dish, and on the other side, Towns with 30.
Those possessions are much better from a competitive standpoint.
Wood over Towns, buries.
You know, free money there on the line. Got to lock in.
Edwards as Matthews gambled on the dribble handoff and ends up calmly knocking the 3 down. Towns posting and scoring. Knocked away by Wood, picked up by Okogie, 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Beasley on the reset, and they still end up with 3. Christopher, the crossover, turned back by Edwards, broke it up, stolen by Noel. Ooh! And a pretty nasty dunk, too, as he was able to avoid the defender Garrison Matthews.
The second half has been much, much better and just playing hard.
Matthews. That's his 3rd. Minnesota comes back and hits a couple of threes. They've made 14 now. Martin, Reed got a piece of it, but not enough of it. Fowler. And 1 free throw coming up for Martin.
He draws all those player control fouls because he tries to fight through the screens.
And that was read nicely by Vanderbilt. Dishes it ahead to Beasley. It's a foot race. And he slams it down.
Another great job there from Josh Christopher. Look at that. You get a piece of the paint, and then he got an open shooter, and Eric Gordon's going to knock that down. But wow, Vanderbilt here. You have to draw extra attention to D'Angelo Russell.
Almost on a nightly basis, teams they're playing, somebody has a career night. Long 3 for Matthews. That's his 4th. Mwaba blocked by Reed, got it back, put it up, stuck with it, and Rockets. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, make no mistake, this is a tough game to officiate, Fred.
Double dunk on the follow. I think Tate, they're going to give him the point. Rockets have 3 guys off their bench, 3 guys off their bench in double figures. Now 7 in all, with Tate now has 10 points. Towns, no, got it back, put it back up, in and 1.
Committed verbally to UCLA, but didn't show up.
There you go. Your 1 reference is Edwards steps back and makes his 2nd 3.
He didn't let us know all that, you know. Cooler than the other side of the pillow, man.
3 goes down, and that's a new career high for Josh Christopher.
Hey, there you go, Josh Christopher. Don't get caught in the score. You just keep improving and playing. Josh Christopher, man.
Hicks for the dunk.
UFC product.
Also a PBS fame. Oh! Big time dunk for KJ Martin. For the 4th consecutive time, moved even at 520 and 20. Meanwhile, the Rockets will drop their 10th game in their last 11th. Their 14th.